Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a card from the Prisma Visions Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find a meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So the number 11 or 11 could be significant. I almost said 11 of 11. I just saw 111. Trust yourself. I just burped. Every time I burp in a reading, I just feel called to say, don't be ashamed of things that naturally happen being a human. Listen, you're gonna have gases that come out of both ends of you, so it's normal. There's no need to be ashamed about it. I'm not sure who needed to hear that, but in general, I feel like that's a sign to embrace your humanity more. And to really be kind to yourself. One second, let me turn this fan down. I can't, it just got loud for a reason. I mean, at least it did to me. Not sure why that happened. But let's go ahead and get your first card. Also, Finding Dory, that could be a significant movie for someone. Okay, so we have the Justice card with the heart chakra, Libra. I just felt liberty or liberation. And we also have Venus, the planet of Venus. Could definitely be significant for someone. But the heart chakra here, there's some sort of justice that you're being called to bring yourself through healing. Some sort of closure that the universe wants you to find for yourself. And then that justice that you bring within you, that you create within you, will manifest as justice in your life. Maybe you're somebody who just really, really, really wants justice. First off, you're not alone. I just feel called to say that because, too many people do feel alone. We experience a lot of injustice. But we can always change that, and that change starts within ourselves. And I just looked back at the TV because I saw light on the wall. Light energy, or LED, could be significant for someone. But I look back at the TV, and it's this TV show called How the Universe Works. It's about space and everything. If you have Freevee, you know what I'm talking about. Amazon could be significant. It could be like the actual Amazon, the jungle or whatever, or the package delivery service. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But I am hearing the Amazon from that, the Finding Nemo with that girl that the doctor wants to give the fish to, that wants to give Nemo to. Her name is Darla. I'm not sure how these are relevant, but fish could be significant. I just got a low battery notification on my phone. So if you feel drained, you can take that energy back. 432. Trust that everything happens for a reason. Trust that you have the power to bring your energy back for a reason. There's something in your mind or in your heart that's really just draining your energy. And you need to understand the source of that pain, of that overthinking, so you can have more control over your passionate energy. 456. The universe and your spirit guides want you to have more control over how you invest your passionate energy, your creative energy, your magician energy, for a reason. I think humans are strong by default. It doesn't matter your gender, we're all strong. And we all have the power to use our strength for light or dark. So do you want to work in the shadows, or do you want to work in the light? I definitely feel the universe is encouraging you to work with the light, but also not to close yourself off from the shadows, from taking risks, from embracing courage and being curious about life and experiencing adventure. There's something really fulfilling about experiencing adventure for your inner child or for your younger self. When I look at this Justice card, the sword here makes me think of the sword of truth. I think your ancestors, first off, they are supporting you, but they might also want you to be the person that changes everything. I've been seeing a reading going around that said something about you are the one that changes everything. I think in some ways, someone here has a potential to be, the best way I can describe it, like a hero, or you can be that person to make a difference, to create justice. But first, you need to stop inflicting the injustice on yourself. When it comes to how you treat yourself, I'm a big believer in the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. So you can take that however it resonates. For me personally, I think I learned something about how, like, treat others the way you want to be treated doesn't necessarily mean treat others how they treat you. I'm not sure. Only take it if it resonates. The golden rule, though, is definitely coming through gold. Feels like it could be significant. Your heart chakra is definitely significant, as well as the zodiac sign of Libra. Honestly, this is giving me like strong 3 of Swords type of energy. So allow yourself to find the answers that you need so you can unlock your full potential and really not feel so disconnected from life and from those around you. I'm going to look a little bit deeper into this energy with this deck that I got from a bigger box of cards. Okay, so we have 50-50, but it was like in reverse. So this makes me think that there is a 50-50 chance. There's 2 paths that you can take moving forward. Are you going to embrace the truth? Are you going to keep lying to yourself? That's definitely a choice that you don't want to take lightly, because it has so much power over the outcomes in your life. Like, being your own worst enemy is like a very real thing that needs to be addressed, because you deserve better. You just can't. I feel like maybe someone here could feel dread around, like, it just feels like healing and finding answers takes forever. I guess that's kind of the point, because you're meant to slow down. It's meant to take a while. Healing, I don't know, in my own journey I've always heard that healing does not have a destination. It's a lifelong thing. I feel like this is just about having a general consistency in your life around addressing emotions and thoughts that push you to give yourself less than you deserve, or to treat others less than they deserve. Definitely only take what resonates. there could be someone here who really just doesn't know the danger behind continuing to lie to yourself. And nobody can make you see that except for you. Because I feel like maybe some part of you does see it, but you choose to ignore it. Your fear pushes you to choose to ignore it, but I think your fears are what you need to be not really fighting, because like it's not about trying to suppress your fears and dominate them. Like, it's about courage, having courage, moving forward despite the fear. When it comes to tapping into your more courageous energy, into having, trusting yourself and believing in yourself more, I just got distracted by saying that, believing yourself more. I feel like this is about believing yourself more when you tell yourself what you deserve. Like if you say affirmation or mantras, if you don't feel connected with it, maybe you need to try something new. Or maybe there's some sort of spiritual practice here that you do that it doesn't make you feel connected to yourself or source, spirit, God, whatever you believe in. And maybe there's some sort of new medium here that you need to explore. There's all kinds of things you can do. You can get dice, like astrological dice. You can get runes. You can make your own cards. You can just get a simple deck of tarot cards. I think in general, the universe does want to communicate with you more and bringing justice in your life. I think they want to help you trust yourself more and believe in yourself more. So definitely don't be afraid to embrace their presence in your life. And I just saw 1, 2, 3. They want to be in your life for a reason, a very, very important reason. So don't shut them out. And I almost felt called to say, don't shut them out. Because they are always on your side. The universe is always on your side. You just need to allow them to speak, to be heard in terms of what they're trying to show you. And I did see 1212. I think learning to communicate with I almost said ancestors, learning to communicate with your spirit guides. I think that they will somehow help you learn how to communicate in general, how to be more honest. I just think they want to be there to show you that being honest is worth it. So if they are showing you any signs, synchronicities, messages, and you're choosing to ignore them, that's okay. But what happens moving forward is on you. You get to choose your future 50-50. It could either go one way or the other, and you get to choose. Just choose wisely. Yeah, we have the Hermit here, and it was in reverse. There's a lot of words on the other side, so let me just read this. We have the number 999. I think the Justice card. Actually, here is the number 11. In a different reading, I said that the number 11 might be significant, so if you resonate with that, this might be a reading, especially with this Justice card here and the idea of bringing justice to yourself. It says, being the change you wish to see and helping humanity to release what no longer works. Leadership, strengthening and expanding connections. Heal yourself to help heal the world. You are bigger than yourself. Lead by example. You will inspire those around you, and your energy will travel. Reflect. This was reversed, so I'm going to put it on the table reversed. The Hermit in reverse just makes me think that you're not reflecting or being as introspective as you should be, too connected to the material world. There needs to be a balance here between being connected to this physical reality and being connected with your thoughts and your emotions and what you're passionate about, your passionate energy. I just saw 444. But before you fulfill your dreams, you need to have a solid foundation, a more secure and stable foundation where you feel safe and you feel supported and you are your main protector and your main provider. your main nurturer. That's just personally something that I've learned about being an adult and like being more independent. You just have to be there for yourself the way your parents either did or the way that they should. So definitely don't let your younger self down. Especially if you had dreams or wishes when you were younger that just kind of faded away the more jaded you got by life. There's just some spark within you that the universe and your spirit guides are trying to encourage you to reignite. This determination or ambition that just really drives you forward. But you first need to stop moving backwards. Get out of the past. And, stop chasing the future. And stay focused on what's right now. Because, we do have some control over the future at least. How much control we have depends. But if we make the right decisions, we can make things happen. There's a cat right now that's trying to get into my room. So if there is a pet that you have or some sort of animal that you feel connected with, whether in spirit or an actual pet that you have, maybe that could be a way that you're being called to expand your connections, to allow those animals to help you feel more connected. You could, in general, feel more understood by animals than people. And I don't think the universe wants you to, feel ashamed of that. Or just turn a blind eye to that side of yourself. I saw 654. Trust that everything happens for a reason. This being the change you wish to see, bringing justice to yourself by learning how to be yourself. You have the potential here to encourage others to do the same. Because they'll see, look how much that benefited him or her, and they did it. If I can do it, so can I. But that's the thing about a leader. They have to be their own leader. You have to do something because you believe it's possible, not because you need to believe something is possible because anything is possible, not because someone else believes it's possible. I just think this is really just about having faith in your own dreams and aspirations and what you want to make happen. You can do it. I think there's something here about, you need to stop telling yourself I can't and really start telling yourself I can. Every time you start saying in your mind to yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, stop for a second and tell yourself, whatever you tell yourself, oh, I can't do this, say, but I can do this. And that doesn't mean you jump on what you're telling yourself. That just, see how it makes you feel whenever you say I can. I just got a low battery notification again. So definitely focus on rest. And make sure that you're giving yourself enough time to reflect and to just express yourself. Maybe there's some sort of creative thing that the universe and your spirit guides want you to invest in more, or just talk to people more, or in general, you need to get your energy out into the world and into the universe, especially if you want to manifest something that you want, and but it's also realistic and not hurtful or anything like that. But that will be the end of your reading. I really, really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you like to hit the like button to show me that, that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot, and it definitely has made a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.